So I have to say my 2 cents on George Floyd, regardless of how crazy I look and makes people hate me more, and blah, 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 blah. If everybody doesn't catch the clue already, a lot of stuff in reality is propaganda, shit show, media. Let's scare everybody, the shit out of everybody, so we can bend everybody, do all these medical needs and movements and everything. So I'm all for life, contrary to maybe what it sounds like, but I'm definitely not into bullshit, especially after all my past experiences. But anyways, I just watched a George Floyd video of the cop body camera. So many questions, so many. So I read some of the replies of, oh, $20 is not worth a death sentence. Definitely. So it brings up the point of what the hell is actually going on, because I doubt he was just stopped for a fake $20 bill. So then you keep watching the videos, seems pretty acted. The guys are pretty mellow versus other videos that I've seen of actual people being pulled over and being heated and not all calculated in the moment, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So everybody seems pretty mellow. And then everybody seems huddled around Floyd, kind of covering angles, hiding this, hiding that. So I'm curious what the other cameras are showing. I'll probably check it out later. But super weird. And then what's even weirder is no one really seems to be rushing. So if a man is possibly dead, on the video it showed them basically doing nothing. Moving probably slower, if not their normal pace. And then they put him in the ambulance. Where the hell's the paramedics that are rushing around, shooting this, CPR and that, resuscitation. What the hell? It looked like I don't know, a training class gone wrong. Crisis actors, something. They're all trying to put the tools on them like it's the first time they know what they're doing. They're all like rushing, like not even rushing around, and just like, it's insane. And then when the guy's first giving them CPR, you put your mouth to their mouth after you clean it out, not just pump the thing, you know? So anyways, I didn't even watch all the way through, because once they put the machine on him, it's just like, so many things. Yeah, he could be dead. Yeah, he could be shot full of something that knocks him out. Yeah, he can break one of those capsules that people smell, and you know, there's one that wakes you up, there's one that puts you to sleep too. So if somebody's asleep like that and knocked out, unless you have that resuscitation capsule that wakes you up, somebody could be passed out there. They're doing the gadgets and the machines, and then la da 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 da. So anyways, like I've said in other YouTube responses, other videos, it's super weird that it just seems all calculated. Everybody's mellow. Really, no one's heated. Even the people sitting there watching weren't even really approaching and doing anything. It was more like crisis actors, like, let's make a scene, but really not do anything. If I saw somebody like that on the streets, maybe I'm maybe I'm the only person on the planet that thinks of this. But if I saw something like that, and I saw somebody, you know, I would rush the police. I don't care if I got shot. I don't care if I got tased or pushed away. I would at least try to knock them off. Right? I think anybody would do that, right? If they were so concerned in the moment of shit going on. Because there's even riots around the world right now of less shit happening. Somebody gets like backhanded, or somebody gets spit on, and then they're just like, rah, start charging each other. And that could be a show as well. I watched one up in Portland. It looked like they're purposely like charging each other, and then somebody's like, hold me back, hold me back. So it's just funny. Antifa in the bookstore. And what the hell are the cops doing there? There's 3 of them. One's by the leg, one's on the neck, one's up front just walking around making sure people don't get too close. He had handcuffs on. His face is to the ground. What the hell more do you want? Him to start eating pavement? So, super weird. And maybe, just like I'm brain teased and all this tinfoil hat shit, maybe the same happened to him, and you guys made him sit there and press against his neck, and then he did die. But anyways, it looks all just calculated. Everybody's looking at the camera, and then the middle cop kind of like leans forward and puts his hand on, you know, the the top of the tire, or the whatever part of the car is that's above the tire. And then it just looks so flippin' scripted and acted. I don't know what to say. But then again, I'm sure people are gonna chat my ass on my responses and call me just blah 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 blah. Has nothing to do with me, like me personally against black people or any race. I see what I see, and I analyze the situation. Colors, gender, race, bullshit set aside. So I would have my same response if I saw an Asian person getting choked, if I saw a woman getting choked, if I saw a white person getting choked, if I saw Smokey the Bear getting choked. But yeah, so super weird. Everybody's just like slow-mo, not racing, weird body language, looking at the cameras, hiding certain angles. The crowd's not even like approaching. There's less stuff happening here in California, and I walk up and take videos of the police and what they're doing and kind of get in their face. We're not really getting in their face, but I ask questions and I camera and video, and so unless those are actors down here and there's something else going on where they can't really do anything to me for whatever purposes, I don't know. So anyway, that's a whole nother long story. Anyways, so everybody can say and think what they want. My theory is it's quinky-dink that COVID and my body, my choice, BLM movement, all this stuff's going on. Weirdly, when COVID happens, so I don't know if COVID was just to scare everybody, and then all this media shit starts happening just to start all these movements, because previous everybody would have just been so busy in their lives, and it just would have been extra bullshit, an extra movement, and really not pay attention. So let's scare everybody and then throw all these movements in their face. Or maybe somebody started the whole health thing, and then everybody was trying to counter that by throwing in the other movements to take away from. I don't know what's going on. But my theory is that it was all for a show. Both of them are being obviously publicized, and one's obviously or apparently dead, and the other one's getting charged. And it's all over the TV, and you can even read the body language on people, and it's kind of weird. So anyways, I'm sure, or my theory is that they're both going to be well, and they're still alive, and just put away somewhere and probably renamed and located. And thanks for the push forward on the movements. So if that's batshit crazy, then somebody died, and we just all need to pay attention, and everybody needs to speed up when somebody's dead in front of you. Paramedics need to speed up. Cops need to learn how to do paramedics and the machinery, if that's their thing nowadays. But just all in one. Just it's just, I don't even know how to explain. I've seen ambulances, I've seen paramedics work way in the past before any of this happened. So we're just either getting lackadaisical nowadays and just out in cloud nine where everybody's just slower than shit, or it was a fake. Even here at the park, Balboa, there was somebody that had a heart attack or whatever he had, and everything seemed fake. The lady was, "Oh, Poppy," or "Father, I love you," and then the paramedics or the police or whatever were hella slow, and maybe they got him at least kind of stable and were, going slow. But if he was not stable, still needed help, they literally drugged their ass to the ambulance. And if he wasn't stable, he probably would have died on the way if it ain't a show anyways. So hopefully everybody's good, and I don't mean to sound like a harper and harpy, but that's how I see it. But I guess no one really listens to me much anyways, and I'm being cornered and circled myself, and I'm probably going to be Floyded myself, but not so courteous, not so pretty, not so publicized, and then no one will ever know or care. So anyways, wherever you are, George Floyd, may your soul rest in peace, or may you enjoy shit amounts of money to wipe your ass with to make the movement go. But yeah, so I'll be holding down the fort here in Balboa as normal, letting people waste their micro lives energies as they go around, try to pick and poke at me, try to get everything done. Meanwhile, other stuff should be and would be going on if it wasn't for this slap and tickle bullshit. But I guess this is part of the life where I just let it go. And we have all heard the elites and people in the uppers always say that the masses are asses. And I'm torn between believing it and just jumping the boat, or still trying to hold out and trying to range everybody up and get them, you know, human race. Let's all move together. We're all human, all human, all human. Come on. So, it's super hard, because as much talking as I've done over the years about health and trying to do stuff, I guess it didn't really amount to any good. Because here we are with people choking shit down my throat, whatever's going on, being complete assholes and bitches. And yeah, so sorry about it, but really not sorry about it if this is all a game just to see how I'm gonna be. And super not sorry about it if this is an intentional take me out and there's no remorse, or just there's an agenda or whatever everybody was doing. So the more you know. Again, I could go on forever. Weird timing, weird body language, weird messages, just weird. And I do not do drugs, minus weed. And even the whole time I've done weed has been nothing near going crazy. Anyways, until next video.